Alrighty, welcome back folks to Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 3 Part 7. I'm guessing that. I'm hoping that's true. Anyway, we counter some of these little guys. I believe that's the first time we've seen them out of the caves. And we're reintroduced to these little, to our little buddies here, the Chain Chomps, who have kind of a random pattern. Like, a lot of times they'll go in your direction, but a lot of times they'll just go wherever. Alright, anyway, just go right past him and completely ignore that giant gaping hole underneath us. Anyway, just keep going. Oh, now we're being attacked. Notice these flower things here, they'll try to jump at our heels, but you can very easily get over them, especially now that we have the raccoon tail. And I got the star. Easily go through everything that was giving us so much trouble, and go right for the star. So that level's nice and finished. Alright, in this section there's actually quite a few little secrets, although some of them are just little tidbits here. For example, you can actually use the Tanuki suit to kill the Chain Chomps. You can't really do this with any other weapon as far as I'm aware, except for Koopa Troopas. And probably Hammer Brothers, but that's probably for later on. Anyway, and it's a little trickier than I let it on to be, because it actually requires quite a fair bit of timing. But now on to the actual hidden secret. If you just break away these blocks, they'll give you enough running area to be able to generate enough P to be able to fly. You can probably do this with a regular raccoon tail as well, but the Tanuki suit is a little bit cooler. Anyway, you get down to this hidden area here. Now, normally you can't run across those small gaps in the blocks right there, but you can actually glitch your way through to get a little bit of a hidden item. Anyway, you can see what I'm trying to do, and this is where I successfully do it. If you generate P, duck, and then start flying, you can actually still fly and still duck. And eventually, if you just stand up while you're crouched, you can glitch right through the wall and go to and get this music box, which ends the level. But that's not all. If I had continued along that path and just simply decided not to go all the way through, here I am demonstrating with a P-Wing what's capable of. You enter this area. The entire region that was underneath your feet as you played this level is actually accessible, but there's not really all that much to do in it. I mostly try to explore, but the only thing I find is over here. It's a P-switch that you can't access from anywhere but beneath. Hit it, and it reveals a bunch of blue coins that spell out the number 3. This may be the third in a series of other hidden giant hidden coin blocks, and I think there was another one on the right side, but I never went back to confirm it. Anyway, you go on your right side, and this is actually your escape route. This is how you can go back to the level. Just break those blocks and go through. But assuming that you had, say, only a mushroom block, like you got hurt and you needed to go there, you can go and you need to go back. Well, what you could do is you could intentionally get yourself hurt with the Chain Chomps, go back to this area. Here's the thing, you can't go through this block, you can't go down it, so what's your only escape route? Go over the small openings and get the music box. Anyway, after that series of Alright, sorry for that interruption. That's yet another interruption, this time once again by cell phone. Anyway, on to the next level. And I believe this one, I remember this one specifically because there's a lot of falling in it. Yeah, a lot of falling. Oh, that was Leaf. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna have something to make out of this one. Whoa. Yeah, land in the water. This is where your crap goes. You know, in the bathroom. Alright. Oh! Wow, these guys are vicious. Holy crap. Yeah, this is where things get a little tricky because, dang it. Fuck. Well, I got messed up. Yeah, these guys are kind of vicious. Let me see if I can get that. No, I missed! Darn. Alright. Yeah, there's a lot of falling, and you'll remember that scene specifically because you'll always have to go through it. Alright. Hey, got him. Alright. Gotta get him quick. Alright. What? How did that not hit him? Holy crap, did I just pick up a block twice? That's amazing. Okay, so nothing in there. So I can just pick this up. And wait. Got him! Alright. Yay, alright. Got through all the enemies. For some reason I expected another one of those guys to be on the bottom down there. Alright, and now that we've taken care of that little number, now we got another card thing. And this one, after solving the previous one, they give us a brand new one to tinker with. And I can recognize a few of the boards, like, I think there's not much variation between a lot of them. But at the same time, I don't remember quite everything. And before I'll talk about the hidden area of the previous level, I might as well go with this level. I always remember this mushroom house because you always get the same item here. The teddy bear suit! Oh, that's what I thought it was when I was younger. I did not know about the Tanuki mythos. Coming back to the level, as I said before, you can climb up the area to the right. It's a little trickier without the raccoon tail or any way to fly, but it's still possible to get up there with just a mushroom. It's just very, very difficult. Or at least a little tricky. I tried to inspect the area up there, but I didn't find much. Well, I didn't find anything at all. Anyway, now we're into this secret region. And you don't really get much of a benefit here. It just seems like an alternate path. Presumably this is sort of the different version of, or a sort of like a split-up version of the difficulty, whereas the other path is kind of evenly difficult all throughout. This path is very difficult to get to, but is very easy once you're in. Anyway, this little area here gives you 3 lives. Now that while I was staring at it, which I save-stated, yeah, here I am on the other side of it. I was thinking that the areas were, that pipe led to somewhere completely different, but no, it led to the exact same area. And this area just seems to give you a bunch of coins and 1-up, so not much of a reward, but you do get to the end much easier. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, after that little interesting bit of stuff that one was actually a secret I always remembered a lot when I was younger, just because all the falling, and when you see on the other side there's a pipe, it's like, oh wow, what's over there? You know, it's easily found. Now this castle is not necessary, however, if you're prone to lose a lot, which I might be, yeah, you're gonna want to get this, because otherwise you're gonna have some of the longest backtracking in the entire game. Whoa, did that thing just disappear? Oh, it must have like a limited, spawn range or something. Fuck. Whoa! That was odd. It was like a delay before I died. Do I have like a regular mushroom or? Actually, with how many thwomps are in here, with the thwomps that are in here, I think it might be good for me to try to go with the invincibility star. Come on. Got it! Alright. That was cool, actually. Alright. Now I'm going to try to backtrack to get to some areas so that I don't have to further edit later on. Which I may end up having to do anyway. Oh, no! Never mind, I'm getting back. Ah, oh, fuck. I'm coming back here and editing. Shit. Alright. I'll probably also look into that pipe. Alright, but... Whoa. Okay. Alright. You know, I actually kind of found out what was the deal with, like, why YouTube... Ah, shit. I actually found out a decent reason why YouTube chose to, or chooses to not display the subscriptions as much anymore. Found out that apparently they have a much easier time getting advertisers for videos that are already big. So it turns out like if your video is not that huge already, it's just easier for them to advertise to one that already is huge. So yeah, it's another case of something where a company that's already big is gonna get bigger because of this. Yeah, must be an exit. Oh, hi. And I also found out, and I was wondering this myself, like why monetized views have been dropping a lot. Well, this is why. They sort of just stop looking for advertisers. And the problem is, like, no one's gonna really challenge YouTube because the only people who this doesn't benefit are like people who are already too small. You know, and when you're already too small, Google isn't relying on you, so what can you really do? Anyway, and this is the big benefit of this bridge. Or, actually, no, there is a big benefit to this bridge. It's right from the start. So if you ever have to reset, you can just go, skip the castle, and just go right to the spiral thing. Now, I know what you're thinking, like, what about the spiral thing? Well, you'll find out why. Anyway, that ended a complete failure. Now to fight a hammer brother, because they deserve it. Alright. Yes. No, 2 at a time! Every single time! Alright. I was hoping to glitch the game there. Alright. Alright, returning here with the P-Wing, I break through the blocks, go over these little obstacles, and now we find an arrow made of coins. Now, originally what happened, or my first attempt at this, I completely ignored it and just collected the coins. But then I noticed that the coins were pointing up, went exactly up, and collected the one up that it was hiding. You go out the red pipe, and continue on the level as normal. Oh my, a secret within a secret. How will we continue this? By fighting yet another hammer brother. Oh, and since this is 2 plays in a row, we should be able to get 2 power-ups. Oh my god, I missed it, didn't I? Fuck, I totally did. Anyway, now we're gonna go to the 3rd place. I probably should have gone to the 3rd place before the castle, but whatever. Came to mind. Anyway, this is actually, I believe, the introduction of an item that is rather infamous in this game. Not infamous for negative reasons, it just stands out so much. And you're gonna see why, because it's the only power-up that is not like an accessible power-up. It's, darn. Alright, well, there it was. It was Karibo Shoe. Fuck. When Goombas will stomp around in that, they'll actually have the ability to jump and can stomp on you. But, if you're underneath them and knock them out of it, you will be able to take over. This is really interesting to use, because you can just go everywhere. Just move so briskly. Move like nothing else. Yeah. Okay. And the thing, here's the thing. This shoe is actually a really strong, really strong pounding move. You're pretty much invulnerable to so much with it. The only thing is, like, I don't know how to get out of it. The only way to get out is, like, to actually beat the level or just get hurt. And I don't want to do that. So trying to get some secrets might be a little tricky in this thing. Ah, darn. Well, I think I can get another one soon enough. Ah! I actually don't know whether or not you can damage other enemies. I know you can damage bombs with it, but I don't know about normal enemies. Okay. Oh, that's an odd place to place coins. Oh, an odd place to place coins. Woo! Alright. And that's all but one level down here. So it seems as if this level's a bit short, right? Right. Well, after this little bit of editing, let's see if that's true. Yeah, surprisingly, there's no real secrets in this level. That's odd, actually. Huh. Huh. So there really aren't any secrets in this level. That's odd to me, actually. Anyway, now we're gonna move on to Spiral Tower. The last level of this little island. So let's see what happens here. Alright, got the little waffle cones here. And I'm gonna switch over to this, raccoon tail because it's convenient. And you'll notice a consistent ascension in this level. Like you will consistently be going up. This is obviously very symbolic as Mario is starting to feel more euphoric and is starting to enter nirvana after having so many hours of mastering his craft. He is feeling the point. He's feeling as if he is about to die. Fuck. There are no Hammer Brothers here, and yet we had to wait for the sound of Hammer Brothers to stop. How very odd. Whoa. Alright, and you'll notice that the waffle cones always have to go around something, and it's interesting how they'll swap out these black orbs sometimes just for straight up, item boxes. Anyway. So yes, there's a consistent wave going up as Mario is entering the Tower of Babel. And this is actually a continuity explanation for why Mario speaks in gibberish in a lot of his games. Because he doesn't know how to speak any language, because his tongue has been split into multiple other languages. Alright. That's what he gets for defying, for attempting to reach heaven through technology. Or attempting to reach godhood through technology. And this always weirded me out. These lamps. Why do they look like this? I don't know why, but that's always weirded me out. So anyway, up here, now we're in a place where there are solid clouds, and now I can go even higher thanks to this Lakitu here. Go up a little higher, jump on more clouds, and now we got a pipe. And that was not the last world, my friends. You can see the old island in the back, and now you're in the real cloud place. So yes, this is what we'll be tackling next time on Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 3. Okay, what this stage is, because I have the P-Wing, I pretty much can hit everything with my tail. So I decided, screw it, I'm not going to leave no stone unturned. That might have come out wrong. And just break everything. And right there, I already found a 1-up, so I decided, screw it, I'm going to break everything I possibly can. And when I go to the area around the pipe, it leads to some weird circumstances. For example, like the ones that are immediately to the right and the ones that are the most easily able to be hit with my tail, they just bring up coins. But then when I start bashing the ceiling, it's just a seal. It's just a giant barrage of ceiling blocks. Like, there's much more there than you'd think. And then when I finally get over to the other side, there's actually a hidden 1-up, which I, of course, completely miss. But yeah, this is actually kind of funny, that the fact that you could break so much of this, and yes, there actually is a hidden item here that's probably not worth the effort you're putting into it, but it's still kind of funny that, you know, there's just such a well-hidden item there, where, you know, normally people wouldn't look because, well, you're breaking everything to get there. It's kind of inane and completely absurd, but, you know, it's fucking there. Kind of a neat thing, just breaking everything.